Scott Jansen here. In this video, I want to answer the question or kill the myth about marketing doesn't work in regards to growing a hypnotherapy business. Now, I see this comment a lot in nearly every Facebook group that I go into. Therapists and coaches and NLP say marketing doesn't work. The industry doesn't want what I have. They won't pay a good price. I don't know how to get clients. So I want to pull all these ideas together and share why you might be right in that remark, but also how you can fix it, which is most important, okay? So let me start off by saying, does marketing actually work? Yes, if you do it correctly. Just like when you had to learn to become a hypnotherapist, you have to learn how to do marketing and run a business correctly. Just getting certified does not mean you know anything about business. The hypnosis business and getting clients and selling what we have is a very unique system, and you have to learn how to do it. Just because you've got 10 certifications on the wall does not mean you're going to get even one paid client. I always tell my students, especially my six-figure and my double six-figure students, and the ones that are really crushing, the ones really high up there on the ladder of earning the most, I tell them that you pretty much need to become a better marketer than you do a therapist, because these are the times we live in. Now, if you're thinking this, be honest with yourself, guys. If you're saying marketing doesn't work, but realistically, that's just your symptom, but the root cause is you just don't want to do the marketing, be honest with yourself. Just don't do it and maybe go get a job or do something else. You can't have one without the other. I don't know one therapist, and I mean an actual therapist who's making money, not one that just says they do, that doesn't become a full-time marketer. It just doesn't work, guys. Every business has to do marketing. We are no different, okay? So let's move on. Firstly, ask yourselves these questions, guys. If you think marketing doesn't work, ask yourself these things. Are you offering the same thing as everybody else in the same niche, the same, oversaturated niche like stop smoking, weight loss, anxiety, all of these things at the same price, using the same low impact social media with no consistency? Like low impact social media is, hey, I just became a hypnotherapist who wants to see me on Thursday. You post that once on Monday, and then you don't post again for another 3 weeks with no consistency. You're also in a niche where the audience is too small, and so on and so on. We call this red ocean. If you think that because of who you were certified by, your story, you think you deserve it more, you've done all the abundance blocks bullshit that everybody's doing, and you think you should be getting clients because you've said to the universe that you deserve it, and clients are not coming in, you need to look at the systems. Marketing is a system. If you're on the same niche as everybody else, offering the same thing as everybody else, with the same price, the same low impact, everything we just talked about, and you're expecting something different, that's the sign of craziness, guys. Okay, that's just ludicrous. If you're in a red ocean, you need to change. If things, Scott, what the hell is a red ocean? Guys, you need to go over to a blue ocean. Okay, we've talked about it so many times in our marketing videos. Just go through our catalog in the YouTube videos below, guys. You'll be able to see a few videos on red ocean marketing, blue ocean marketing. Blue ocean marketing means there's less competition. The audiences are willing to buy what you have and several other things. But you have to ask yourself these things. If you're in this place, so is the other million other therapists trying to compete in the same place. You are no different just because who you are, okay? You want to also ask yourself, are you selling hypnosis versus results? Red ocean is every therapist out there selling hypnosis. What clients want to know is, what are the results? Clients do not buy hypnosis. They don't buy time, packages, specials. What they buy is a result. You want to sell them that. And if you can learn how to do that, and again, we teach you guys how to do this in a 100K coaching program. If you want to check that out, the details below, just click on the links in the description. You'll see the 100K coaching program there. When you're selling results, you automatically go over to a blue ocean, even in a niche that's pretty oversaturated. Clients want to hear about results. When I take my car to the mechanics, I don't care what tools he uses. I don't care what diagnostics he does. I don't care who he has work on my car, as long as they're a mechanic themselves. I just want the result of my car running correctly. I don't care how he does it. But when we're selling hypnosis, we're trying to sell something foreign to people who don't understand our language, who don't care how they get a result. I never, ever, ever had a lawyer tell me, Scott, are you going to use conversational hypnosis or Ericksonian? Are you going to use advanced coaching? Or are you going to use NLP? They don't know this stuff. That's just foreign and ludicrous to them. All they said was, Scott, I want to quit smoking. How do we do that? How do I pay? So on and so forth. If you're selling hypnosis versus results, switch over to the results, guys. Are you niche jumping too quickly without tracking? If you're spending 1 week in a niche and expecting to make $10,000 in your first week when you have no systems and nothing set up or no credibility in the industry, again, you're being ludicrous, you're being silly. Stop niche jumping. You have to allow time. We recommend you spend anywhere between 60 and 90 days in a niche, tracking it, doing all the social media that you should be doing. And again, I won't get into how you do that, we've got videos for that. But you have to do a shit ton of social media, guys, to get credibility and stand out amongst the other 10 million therapists out there trying to compete in every single niche and every single market. So if you're not spending enough time, you're not allowing time, you're not allowing credibility, you're not allowing the things that people need to see in you as a person, as a therapist, for them to make the decision that you're better than the other 10 million therapists out there and they want to work with you. That takes time. If you're jumping from anxiety one week, weight loss the next, all these trends and fads, it's getting really bad, guys, when these personal development trends come out, these new therapy trends come out. People jump ship so often, they wonder why it never works. It's because you're jumping niche too quickly, guys. Again, are you following trends and changing what you do over and over again? In one week, you're a therapist. The next week, you're a hypnotist. The next week, you're a silent counselor. The next week after that, you're selling blenders. Next week after that, you're working with energy healing. Take a step back, slow down, do the right market research, set up the systems, and allow 30, 60, even 90 days to tell you what the market needs. If you keep changing things, you're too emotional about this stuff, you're never going to make it. And the worst thing is, you could stumble across a very blue ocean that will allow you to make a ton of fucking money, but you jump too quickly. This is long-term thinking, not short-term satisfaction, guys. Are you spending all your time in Facebook groups, asking other therapists struggling as much as you for their opinions? I see this has become like a virus. So many good therapists with so much potential spending all of their time, instead of spending it on marketing, but they're spending all their time in Facebook groups asking opinions of therapists who say they're successful, even though they're still working a full-time job, which shows me exactly how successful they are, asking for their opinions, then arguing about it back and forward, back and forward. I would never, ever, ever ask someone who's never run a business before, has never been in this industry before, knows nothing about selling, about what I should do in my business. I might as well just ask the girl I go get coffee from at McDonald's, what should I do with my business? How would she know? She's going to give me her opinion. I don't ask my family. I don't ask my friends. I always would ask, I haven't had to do this yet, a business owner who's making more than me, more successful. I'm going to ask them because they've got insights into things that I can learn. So if all your time spent in Facebook groups, talking to therapists who've had no success and just giving their opinion, get out of those places, guys. Start marketing your business. You'll learn more from making those mistakes than asking opinions. Is your focus on building websites, getting professional photos, logos, and branding instead of niching, selling, marketing on all social media, strategy calls, tracking, asymmetry? There are 68 systems in a hypnosis business. Okay. I want to touch more on the websites, professional photos, and logos and stuff like that. We use the same very basic website year after year after year. If you go to all my social media, you'll see a picture of me. I took that photo, my friend took a photo on her iPhone, and that was in 2016. And I haven't changed it since. The logos, I spent less than 5 minutes on Canva. My VA did it. He sent it to me and I said, yep, that'll do. Who cares? Because those things don't matter. What the logo looks like, what the website looks like, the colors I use in my professional photo is all ludicrous. Clients don't care. Your time is better spent in those other places that are going to get you clients. I've never had someone say, I'm not going to join your course, Scott, because I don't like your profile photo. Would never happen, but people spend all their time and money on those things. It is a bit ego driven, but I also get it, guys. That's the fun stuff. That's the creativity. That actually makes people happy doing this stuff. And I've got no problem with that, but it will not get you clients, guys. I'll tell you that right now. Number 6, it's not the marketing that doesn't work. It's that what you're selling, no one wants. If you're trying to force the hypnosis onto people, energy healing, NLP, people don't want this. That's the what. That's the how. Give them the what, which is the results. It's not that the marketing doesn't work. It's not that you're not capable. Yes, you have to learn how to do it. It's that what you're selling, nobody wants, or what you're selling, everybody's selling as well. How well do you think McDonald's would go if there was a McDonald's on every street across the planet? It'd just be a war on attrition, just be a war on price. Before long, you'd be able to get free coffees and free meals because that war on price would just go down and down and down. You have to find a very specific niche. You have to learn how to market it properly. You have to learn how to sell those results to people. You have to do the sales call. You have to give people something they want, not what you think they want. That's really important. Number 7, the most important part, just like learning hypnosis, you need to learn business. Just getting a certification means nothing. Who you were trained by means nothing. No matter how much you spent means nothing. The hypnosis training you enrolled in used marketing in a niche with a metrics-based price and sales to enroll you. All those courses you went on, even if they just tell you, come to my course and learn how to build your dream life. Yes, I've seen those courses. The mindset courses say, just follow my mindset course. You don't have to do anything else. You can have an abundant business, but they're using marketing and selling to enroll you. I tell everybody this, watch what your mentors do, not what they say. I'm doing marketing right now. I'm showing you and creating and putting together a concept for you to follow to grow your business. This is part of our marketing. This is to give you, to prove my knowledge of what I'm talking about. Just like learning hypnosis, you have to learn the marketing thing. There is no way around it. You do have to become, in most respect, a better marketer and a more consistent marketer than a therapist. I know some shocking therapists that lie all the way through their marketing that are making a ton of money because they're brilliant marketers, and that's cool. I don't like the other thing they do, what they're selling. That'll always come to the light anyway. But if you're a brilliant therapist, I know most of you guys watching this are incredible therapists with great potential, you have to learn the marketing. Now, if you're saying, Scott, I don't like doing the marketing, no one buys, no one will say, I don't like doing sales. If you just don't like doing it, that's fine. But you can't expect to run a business. And I recommend get out even trying to think about growing a business, because that would just be torture. And I used to be like that too. I used to hate this stuff. Now I love the marketing more than the actual therapy. That's why we started the marketing company and we started teaching therapists how to grow their business. But I had to learn this too. When I was seeing one-to-one clients, here's a cool little idea, insight, guys, and a story. When I was seeing my lawyers to quit smoking, my business was struggling. Let's be honest. I've talked about it so many times. I was struggling. I was lucky just to get that first lawyer who opened up my eyes to everything I have now, and I could never thank him enough. Okay, it changed my life. I was lucky enough to work with this lawyer, and then I got some testimonials from him. Then I got some referrals, on and on, to the point where this is when I was in Sydney. I had one of the head lawyers of a firm, there's actually a couple of firms that I work with, invited me over for the day because they wanted me to talk to the team and sort of use some inspirational stuff and talk about the mind and stuff like that. And I got some clients out of that, which was really cool. But what I did instead was I asked permission to sit in with them and find out, what are they doing for them to be so successful? What are the systems they're using? Sure, I could get a couple of clients and that's all good. Here's me talking about mindset, even though I was broke. Here's me talking about abundance. Yes, I used to be that guy. I've got all those courses, guys. You can imagine I've done all the same ones as you, but I realized very quickly that those mindset gurus and all the gurus selling those courses, they're the ones that are becoming rich by selling me a course. So when I'm talking to these lawyers, I'm finding out about systems. I'm finding out about selling. I'm finding out about all the things that I put into my business to make it grow at that time. And I had to learn from people who didn't care about mindset. They were consistent. They worked their ass off to be where they were. Some of them were struggling to pay off their, I guess, like university fees and all that to become a lawyer, who are now multi-millionaires because they worked hard. Now, here's me coming in talking about mindset and abundance. They had no idea. It was almost laughable about what I was talking about. But I was lucky enough to get permission to be able to sit in with these lawyers and, pick their brains about what are the systems you guys are using. You're obviously rich. You're obviously succeeding. You've got a great name in your industry and niche. How have you done that? That's the question I posed to them, and they broke it all down. And all I saw was nothing but systems, nothing but consistency, nothing but marketing. They were providing a service to their potential clients, selling it at a metrics-based price, tracking everything, doing sales calls, looking after their clients, getting results. They weren't sitting in boardrooms looking at pendulums and looking at vision boards and talking about mindset and stuff like that. They were looking at ways that they can help their clients more, be more strategic in their business, lower costs, all the things you should do as a company, but also looking at their marketing, looking at their marketing streams, all that stuff. And this is all stuff I have to learn. And that's where 68 systems come into a business. I had nothing. And then I put in 68 systems inside my own hypnosis business, and I end up having 4 months worth of referrals waiting for me by the time I set this all up and got this on the road. But it required so much effort and time. But I used to be the person who didn't want to do all this stuff. Just getting certified is not enough, guys, okay? Even in a lot of these videos, let's be honest, they're not the best. They're quite boring. I stumble over my words because I get rather excited about talking about stuff because I want to help you. And it's not the best. The aesthetics aren't even good. You guys can't even see me half the time because my camera keeps breaking on my laptop. I don't care. Those things don't matter. All I know is I'm providing free value for you if you guys to take this away to start getting paid clients. All right. So, number one, if you're offering the same thing as everybody else, you can't. Work out if you're selling hypnosis versus result. Are you jumping niche too quickly? Are you just following the trends and following every zombie therapist doing the same thing? Are you spending all your time in Facebook groups talking nonsense instead of doing the marketing? Where's your focus? Is it on building your website, professional photos and logos, or is it on the 68 systems that get clients? It's not the marketing that doesn't work. It's what you're selling nobody wants. Or furthermore, you just don't know how to sell what you have and you don't have the systems to support growth in your business. Okay. So hopefully that was informative, guys. Let me know below which point is of most interest to you. And if you want to check out that 100K coaching program, plenty of links, or just go over to our website. That's it for now, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.